Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ananda, the Galactic Mystic, and it's time to talk about our Scorpio New Moon of 2023. So we did it. We completed all of the eclipse seasons. There are two each year of 2023. We have wrapped it up. With this new moon in Scorpio, we have completed the second journey of eclipses. And I'm going to take a moment just to say how important it is to allow things to end. We as humans are so addicted to the rush of activity, the rush of stimulation, that we don't always let things complete. So maybe you've been done thinking about eclipse season, but the truth is we're just now finishing. The last 2 weeks have been the integration period, the settling, the embodiment of what occurred, what came up for us each as individuals during eclipse season. So this is our Scorpio new moon of 2023. And this is it's a very important moment in time. We only get one new moon in Scorpio each year, or, we only get one new moon in every sign each year. So this new moon in Scorpio, occurring at the time that it is occurring, it always happens during Scorpio season because it's a sun moon conjunction. The sun is in Scorpio. So considering what is happening in the world, this is a time, this is a it's a line in the sand. It's a time where we all get to decide what we're going to do. So, well, I didn't even welcome you, did I? I have been spending the whole day with some beautiful friends, and I feel very full. My heart is full. My spirit is full. And that's a beautiful testament to what Scorpio energy can be. Scorpio energy it involves us together, you and me. It's what we create together. It's our combined energy and power. So let's just stick a pin in that for a minute. I'm going to bring up the chart, talk about that for a minute, and then there's a message that's just bursting to come through from me to you for this new moon. You can go anywhere for the basic astrology, but there's something that I need to say this time around. Okay, my friends, so this is our new moon chart. This is our Scorpio new moon, November 13th, 2023, and it's happening at 4:27 a.m. in Eastern Standard Time. So here's our new moon, our sun moon conjunction at 20 degrees and 44 minutes of Scorpio. It is very tightly conjunct Mars, and it is even more tightly opposing Uranus. It is also semi-widely trining Neptune, and this is an injection of energy. And really, you can think of a Mars-Uranus opposition. It's almost like it's like an extra super amount of jet fuel to your body, to your mind, to your life. It is super powerful energy. So you know how, when you were a kid, did you ever play with bottle rockets, or like the little, you know, the little rocket things, they have the stem and you light them and they shoot off maybe on 4th of July. And maybe sometimes they shot straight up and sometimes they did not shoot straight up. They went wonky. And, you know, you hope everybody ducks if it comes their way, right? It's a little bit like that. It's this powerful amount of energy, and it's our job to direct it. How are we going to direct this injection of super potent energy? Okay. The trine with Neptune is reminding us to stay in touch with our intuition, our spirituality, and our compassion for one another. Now, I do want to say that there's a period of time around December 1st, give or take a few days, you know, it's a little bit of a span of time where we have a really powerful harmonic spike of energy. And this is an energy that is an energy of empathy. However, this concerns me because in our world currently, as a collective, we don't always feel empathy or compassion for one another without cause, meaning something bad has to happen for us to feel compassion for other people. Generally. Now, I'm not talking about you as a person or me as a person. I'm really talking about like the status of humanity in general, right? You know what I mean? So we have this spike. And my concern is, can we feel compassion for one another without a tragedy? All right. I think we can. And this Scorpio New Moon is a moment in time where we have the opportunity to decide what we're going to do. Are we going to use our gifts? Are we not going to use our gifts? How are we going to cast our energetic vote? So Scorpio energy is a lot of things. But the thing that is mine to say at this time is about how Scorpio energy is how we use our collective power together. So our one new moon in Scorpio, this is the time where we can hone in on the power that we wield together. Us, all of us as humankind. And I don't mean to be super extra woo-woo about this, but we are talking about gathering and utilizing the power that we wield in all dimensions, in all of the realities that are smushed into this one, that exist, that we don't have the perception for. We still exist there and have power that we wield. These sort of parts of us, these aspects of us and these aspects of reality that vibrate just outside of our awareness. There's an accumulation of collective power that we wield as individuals in all of these other realms. And then there's that, all of us together, right? Are you following me? So everything in our lives, if you consider yourself a light worker, a light warrior, a starseed, an empath, a healer, I mean, everything has been preparing us for this time now. Everything that happened during the nodal cycle of Taurus and Scorpio was preparing us for this now. So how are we going to use our collective power in all realms? So we must choose wisely. We must take responsibility for how we're using our energy now. And we need to stop worrying about how other people are using their energy. We need to stay in our energetic lane. We have to commit to how we are going to use our gifts. So, there's a small group of little boys who are, well, you know what they're doing. And I want you to consider shifting how you see them. Okay. So we're not going to see them as all powerful anymore. We're not going to see them as powerful at all. We're going to see them as little boys. And we are all their mama saying, no, 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 we are not doing this. We're not doing this. Okay. So what is your gift? Over over the years, I have read for hundreds and hundreds of people. I've received more messages than that from people. And I hear from a lot of people who make a lot of big claims about who they are. They're Isis reincarnated. They are Mary Magdalene. They are Archangel Michael in the realms. They are Metatron. They are the super consciousness of Sirius. They're, on and on. Okay. So my question to those people, but also to you, is, okay, how are you using your gifts right now? It's time for us all to step up and to participate in the healing of humanity. All of us must tell these little boys no, and all of us must bring our gifts fully online. The time is now. Your gifts were never meant for you to have a title, for you to have a 10K month, for you to, have 20K followers on Instagram. All of our gifts were meant for right now. Right now. So you're a Reiki healer, Reiki this shit up. You're a dancer, dance it out. You channel light language, channel this light language. You're a crier, cry for them. You work the realms, guide the souls to the light. On and on. We all have individual, specific, unique gifts for a reason. And I think we're all beginning to see why. Are you using them? Are you committing to your path now? Because now's the time. Honestly, this is all I have to say. This is all I have to say about the Scorpio New Moon, because it's the time is now. So don't judge your gifts. Don't judge anyone else's. Everyone is needed. I'm going to read to you the Chandra symbol for this new moon. Chandra symbols are written by an intuitive by the name of Elias Lonsdale. I highly recommend the book Inside Degrees that contains these intuitive descriptions of every degree of the zodiac. This is the one for this full moon. A pair of glasses with no lenses in them. Brutally direct vision and will, focused straight down the middle. An outrageously maverick sensibility, convinced that seeing it all just like it is the only way to go. Defiant of roles, masks, and secondary references, hugely unimpressed by any form of privilege or specialness. Desperate to break through all barriers, to go for the jugular. Neither temperate nor balanced in any state, in a path of bluntly insisting upon your right of way, you encounter huge shadows, and you are sorely tempted to assume that they come from the others. But eventually, the hard way, the truth makes itself known, that ornery self-righteousness casts its own shadows. And each and every one of these lays a claim upon you, you cannot refuse. Only when rage has turned to love do the karmic shadows disperse, and bare existence then becomes a true place to be. Only when the rage has turned to love do the karmic shadows disperse, and bare existence then becomes a true place to be. Are you using your gifts? I want you to tell me what your gift is in the comments, and I want to hear about how you're using it. We need you. The time is now. Time is short, and the time is now. Much love.